Hello everyone! Thank you for tuning into my channel. Today I'm coming to you with a product review of the Nubian Heritage African Black Soap Collection. The Nubian Heritage Black Soap Collection was sent to me by Nubian Heritage, and I had heard tons of stuff about the Nubian Heritage Black Soap Collection. Dr. Oz has widely raved about it, and a lot of the people that I know are actually very familiar with Nubian Heritage. I unfortunately never ever tried Nubian Heritage before. I have been more on a holistic, natural, using organic products on my skin and on my body. You guys know I absolutely love Shea Moisture, so I was definitely excited to try out the Nubian Heritage collection. I was also really excited that I was sent the black soap products because a lot of you know I use black soap on my face every day and every night. It is something that I've been using for going on 2 years now, and I've been using African black soap that I get locally here in Brooklyn. So I was excited to try out this African black soap so that I could give you guys information about it, because a lot of people who saw my black soap video have asked me questions about where to get it and have difficulty getting it. But I know that Nubian Heritage is sold very easily online and in a lot of distributors. So I'll start with the body wash products, and then I'll go into the moisturizing products. So the first thing is the African black soap, and this is the box the bar comes in, and this is what the bar looks like after being used for about a month by 2 people. This is what's left. You can see in here that there are chunks of stuff in there. These chunks consist of, some of it is palm ash, some of it is plantain peel, and there's also tar and tamarind in here. And all of these things work effectively with your black soap to help resolve and balance problem skin. So, and they're also exfoliating if you rub the soap directly on your body. So for me personally, I use the soap on my face and on my body. My husband, he used the soap on just his body. We both agreed that the soap does a really good job at cleaning your skin. We found that it was not drying. We didn't feel like it was drying. For me, using it on my face, I found that it kept my skin really clean and it kept my oil production down, which is why I started using black soap to begin with, because my skin was really bad and I was really oily skin. I didn't see much of a difference between using this black soap and the black soap that I'm using. So I really do think that it's comparable to the one that I use for a lot of you who are looking for an alternative to the black soap that I use. So I think it was great. My one thing with this black soap is that I did find that it left like a soap scum around my sink, around my bathroom tub. Because it was the only thing that changed in my wash regimen, it was very apparent really easily that the scum was coming from the soap. But outside of that, I think it's wonderful. I really do. And I believe Dr. Oz says that using the Nubian Heritage black soap will help shed like 10 years of your age or something like that, because it keeps your skin so good. And my husband has problem skin on his back. So I think with continued use, we are looking forward to seeing the results of some of the itchiness and stuff that he has going on in his back. The next thing I'll talk about is the body wash. The body wash has oats, aloe vera, and vitamin E. And I found that you need like this much to get like a super duper lather. I'm not a body washer. Like, it's not something that I use very frequently. I don't enjoy using like that loofah squeegee type of sponge. To clean my skin, I prefer to, you know, use a towel and use a soap bar, which is, I'm just very used to it. It's a habit. So for me, I didn't use this as much. But when using this, it really does a good job at getting your skin clean. It really does not dry you out, and it really is moisturizing, which is very interesting to me because I always feel like I have to moisturize very well after using anything on my skin in general. So using this really felt good. It smells very, very like Nubian, which is kind of weird because the fragrance of the African black soap products is this, it has sandalwood. So I've never smelled sandalwood before, but the fragrance that I smell when I smell this, I'm a very imaginative person, very creative in my mind, I guess you could say. And when I smell this, I immediately go into a place where I feel like there's African royalty around, and my family's African. We're from West Africa, Liberia, and I really feel like when you smell the smell of this, it's like African royalty. Like if you could just imagine what Eddie Murphy would smell like when he came from Zamunda. He smelled like this. Because this stuff really smells like African royalty. It's good, like I said, really good for moisturizing and cleaning off your skin without leaving you dry. Wonderful. Let's go on to the moisturizing products. Now, this is the lotion. It's hard to see where the lotion is, but there really isn't much. Like I can really squeeze, so it's not full, but the product is so thick you really can't see where the lotion is. It's hard for me to see, but there's really not that much left in here. I mean, there's a good amount, but it's not full. My husband and I absolutely love this lotion. This lotion is so moisturizing. I mean, it is so thick, and I spoke with the people because I wanted to understand why it was so thick. Like, why was I having so much trouble getting the lotion out of the container? And they explained that it's a very high formulation of shea butter. And if you know shea butter, because a lot of us use it on our hair and even on our skin, shea butter is really thick. Like, it's a thick butter. And if you've ever melted down shea butter, you know it takes more than a few seconds to even melt it down. You probably have to put your shea butter, if you get one in a tub, in the microwave for at least 35 seconds just to get it to liquefy. So having a lotion that's almost completely shea butter is very interesting. You really have to like squeeze to get the stuff out of the bottle when it's not full anymore. When it's full, of course, it's super easy, but when it's not full, you really gotta work at it. So like I said, this is almost empty, so it's not gonna be that super easy. But I want you to see, I'm literally squeezing on the bottle, and it's so thick. Okay, here we go. See that? See this lotion? See how it hangs? Do you think you could go to Jergens or Lubriderm and grab and do this to your lotion? Absolutely not. This lotion is some thick lotion, and it smells regal, like I said, like an African royalty, and it is so moisturizing. I mean, they really have a good thing going on here with this lotion. This lotion is so soft. You will feel so moisturized. If you have dry skin, you really need to get up on the Nubian Heritage lotions. And apparently all of their lotions are thick like that. You really need, smells like royalty. Like I just smell like I'm in Africa in some type of palace. But yeah, it is so thick and so moisturizing, and it's non-greasy. Let's see if you can see. I just rubbed it all over my hands, and you can see it's non-greasy, but I do have a shine to me, and I am moisturized, but it's non-greasy. You don't feel like you just put on Vaseline at all. I love it. I really do love it. My husband loves it too. He puts it on his skin. My husband has really dry skin, and I mentioned his back is really dry as well, and it keeps him really moisturized. Outside of the fact that it's hard to get out of there, it's really good product. It really is. The next thing is the shea butter, which is infused with black soap extract, oats, and aloe, and acne fighting and healing. Now, I really do like this. I used this, my husband didn't, and I used a good amount of it over several days. And I like the fact that it's not super difficult to get out. It's not very warm where I am, and I don't have to really fight to get this out of the container. Sometimes when you get shea butter will tend to be a little on the waxy side. I didn't feel that with this. You know, I didn't feel like it was so waxy, but I will say that the shea butter really moisturized really good. It also smells very regal, African royalty, and it's really moisturizing. I just rubbed some on my arm here, and you can see it's also non-greasy, which is really important. Nobody wants to have like a oil slick look, greasy shine on them when they moisturize with something. You want to feel moisturized but not look like you were playing in oil. It's very soft, like you feel so soft when you put it on. Very moisturizing, and it doesn't dry out really easily. So if you have really dry skin, it's definitely good to moisturize with something really thick. You know, try this shea butter, like for real. It's really good. Especially like if you have problem skin, you definitely want to give it a try, because black soap is so good for, you know, balancing pH and really getting your skin and problem skin in order. So check it out. And the last moisturizing product that I have is the African Black Soap Hand Cream. Whew, this is some good hand cream. See, my thing with hand cream is I don't need it to be super thin or too heavy, because after you moisturize your hand from going in the bathroom, you generally have to go and touch things. And if you're at work and you have to touch your computer, or you have to touch your papers, or you have to touch your desk, you don't want little oil spots over everything. And I'm one of those people who has really dry hands if I don't moisturize after I wash. I have to like lotion my hands right after I wash them, because my hands will be a cracky, dry mess. Like, it is ridiculous. So I love this hand lotion. I really like this hand lotion because I feel like it absorbs into the skin really, really well. I've used lotions that I find when I moisturize with them, they either sit on top of my skin and feel like greasy and I have that oily feeling to it, or they absorb so quickly into my skin that I don't feel as though my hands are actually moisturized. And like I said, my hands tend to be really dry, especially after washing, so I really have to use something that's going to moisturize my hand well. I also have had several issues with eczema on my fingers. I don't get it all the time, but I actually have an eczema. I'm having an eczema breakout, I guess you could say, on my ring finger of my right hand right now, and this hand cream does help to calm it. I will say that I still do have to use my medication, because my finger will get itchy, because it's just a very bad, severe eczema on my finger, but it's hard to see because it's not that visible, but it's on this finger, and I tend to get the eczema around here and up to here. So the African Black Soap Hand Cream and the shea butter do help to soothe it. So that's my review of the African Black Soap collection by Nubian Heritage. So tell me, have you tried the Nubian Heritage African Black Soap line? Have you tried any of the products in the line? And if you have, what did you think about them? If you haven't, do you think you'll be interested in trying them? Let me know by leaving comments below. So I have something really exciting to share with you all. I have the opportunity of giving away 5 complete sets of the products that I showed you today. Nubian Heritage has sponsored this giveaway, and I'm so excited because these things were so good for my body and my husband's body. I would love to give you an opportunity to try it out, or give you an opportunity to give it to someone to try out as a gift. So if you're interested in winning the 5 products that I showed you today, all you have to do is, 1, be a subscriber to my channel. This giveaway is to support the people who are watching me daily, weekly, and monthly. So of course, it's only necessary that you be a subscriber. Number 2, I need you to go over to the Nubian Heritage Facebook fan page and like them. And if you're not sure how to find them, the link for their Facebook page will be in the description box. And when you visit their fan page, I want you to leave this special message on their wall. And the third thing you have to do is just leave a comment below. This giveaway will go on for exactly 1 week from today. Subscribe to my channel. I appreciate the support in advance, and I put out videos every couple of days. If you have any questions, please leave them below. And as always, I love you for watching. Bye.